It's your Sodak motorcycle blog, coming to you on a wonderful day before Labor Day. Don't ask me what the date is, I probably wrote it in already, but doing the last probably nice ride of this weekend. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 50s and rain and possibly snow and higher elevations tomorrow night, and then cold on Tuesday. So this is probably the last riding of the weekend and the last riding of the unofficial summer. So we kicked this summer off with the Iron Butt 1000 miler on the Saturday of Labor Day week or Memorial Day weekend, and we're just ending this one with just riding around the hills. Being that it's about the end of the riding season and I've gotten a full riding season to really kind of look at this and see what I think of it, I'm going to go ahead and give you my reviews on a couple of items of gear we found. First of all, first item is the HJC, I believe IS-33. I'll write the right title here on the screen. Basically, it's a modular helmet. It has the sunshade in it, hence the IS, which means integrated shade. So it has the integrated shade. I went ahead and spent the extra money, got the chin curtain for it, which doesn't come stock, and also I bought the pin lock visor for it for an additional, I think it's about 20 bucks. I think all in on Revzilla I was right at about 205 bucks. So pretty good price. Now, I previously had Zox modular helmets. That's the only one I'd used in the past. And before that, I was pretty much either, well, I had a full face for a little bit. For the most part, though, I was a open face guy. I was one of them brain bucket guys. Well, we've evolved over the years, and I also did the open face without the chin curtain, which worked for a while, but I'm kind of glad I got rid of that, because honestly, there was a lot of wind that come out. It is kind of a pain though with this one for motor vlogging. It's definitely easy to motor vlog with that that open face, but you know, it's all good. What I think about the HJC? Well, I think of this helmet, it's a great helmet for the money. I mean, yes, you can get some really awesome helmets, but you're getting in 400, 500 range. The thing I like about HJCs is bang for the buck, and that's what I've always liked about HJCs. They're very good with bang for the buck. To me, they're a well-respected helmet brand. They're not just a mom and pop. They've been making helmets for a long flipping time. So they know what they're doing with helmets. They're not just some random mom and pop. And there's some things on them that aren't the best, but for the most part, it's a great helmet. You know, we got vents up front. I got vent up top. You know, those seem to do pretty good. I mean, it doesn't move a ton of air. It seems like lower end helmets, the airflow is where it really lacks. But, you know, it moves enough. It moves enough where if I lift myself up like this, I can get some good air inside of it. So that's a good thing. I do like having the pin lock. The one thing that sucks about a pin lock, though, if you wear glasses, your glasses will fog up anyway. But I think I'll continue to use it because, you know, in the end, you know, I guess if, you know, glasses and visor fogged up are worse than just glasses fogged up, so I guess that's what we're going to run with on that one. The integrated visor, I really like the integrated visor on this one. The best thing about the integrated visor on this, though, it's up top. The controls, everything are on top of the helmet. Now, it's kind of wonky. You got to take your hand all the way off to go to the top of the helmet, but it's nice and it's out of the way because it stays out of the way of my intercom, which is nice. It also stays out of the way of this. So, you know, the whole bottom of this helmet is clear and open, and I can do what I want to do with it. So that's nice. The one thing about it is they don't have that quick ratchet style release system, which it kind of sucks because I'd gotten used to having one of those on my Zox. So that's one thing I do miss. But overall, this helmet's been a great helmet. I mean, I really like this helmet. And like I said, for just over $200 all in, I mean, I don't think you can do better than that. You know, that, and honestly, if you buy just like a solid color, like if you bought the white of this helmet, you'd be all in probably at $190 from Revzilla. So great helmet, I think. And like I said, if you don't want to spend $600 on a helmet yet, this works great for it. But yeah, like I said, AJC, great helmet for the money. That's what I would say. That's what would be my review. Great helmet for the money. Okay, so the second thing I'm going to review for you is I have my Rev-It. I can't think of the name, so once again, we're going to rely on putting it on the screen. This Rev-It Van jacket's great jacket, dude. Very good jacket. Nice and light jacket too. Like, you take the pads out of this thing and it doesn't feel like you're wearing a jacket at all. It's great. The airflow on it's excellent. I mean, it's not as good because I'm riding with the Goldwing with this big windshield in my way. That holds down a lot of it. But if I stand up like this, oh my god, does it feel good. Or if I'm on a naked bike, oh, it's great. The air movement is flipping phenomenal on this coat. And getting on the so elbow pads and shoulder pads, you have some really nice shoulder pads. They're like they're really flexible type. They're nice and flexible and lightweight, so I really like them. One downfall of this coat is they do not give you a back protector. So you either got to buy it or you do what I did. My wife has an Olympia coat, and it just so happens she doesn't wear her back guard or her elbow pads and shoulder pads. So I robbed that back protector from her, and it fits just right in the back of this thing. So I do have a back protector in here, and I have spent a lot of money for it. I mean, it's not as high quality as the elbows and shoulder, or in the elbows and shoulders, but still, it's pretty good. It's better than nothing. And the pads in this don't make it. The shoulder pads, the elbow pads, and the back protector don't make this overly heavy, so that's kind of nice. I think the brand new ones are like $350. I think I got this one on sale for $200. But overall, great coat. I would definitely recommend it. Great lightweight coat. A few of the things I don't like about it, and it's more just little tiny complaints. It was a little bit to get used to because the zipper's the wrong way for a guy, which if you're a guy and not used to that, that's kind of weird to get used to. The other thing is, a lot of these pockets are really hard to open and close. Like, they're kind of, I'm pretty sure the guy who thought up where to put these pockets was the guy whose goal was to make these pockets as much of a pain to get in and out of as possible. So if you're one that likes to get in and out of your pockets, your coats, you better not buy this coat, because it definitely is some work. Like, there's a right way to open every pocket, and I have yet to find any of them. I'm not as big of a fan of the liner. Well, on this one, the rain liner, it's a combined rain liner and warm or cold weather liner. Like, you don't just have a rain liner or cold liner. Now, for the most part, I never wore my rain liner with my other coat anyway, and a lot of times I just wear my sweatshirt under this for the warm, so that's not as big of a deal breaker for me. But if you really like them liners, yeah, it might kind of suck for you. I guess one suggestion would be just, you know, buy yourself a good rain jacket, and you can keep that kind of as your, you can throw that on over the top as kind of your rain liner, you know. That's just one thing to keep in mind. But the other downfall I have, and I don't know if you can tell, but this thing is, I brought a black coat and it's already starting to turn purple, and that sucks. I hate it when black coats turn purple, and I know it's part of the deal, and that's why I try not to buy black coats. The reason this one I brought a black one is because I didn't like their other colors. That's another downfall. Another low mark I give on this jacket is they don't have high vis available. Because I was really, this time for this coat, I really wanted something with high visibility, like either the orange or the yellow or the green, but they didn't have one available, so I went with black again. I mean, it's still got reflective and all that, but yeah, you know, that's one downfall. But like I said, those complaints are actual minimal complaints. As durability goes, I think it's going to be great. Like I said, the padding's great. On the sleeves, you can really open up these sleeves a lot if you need to get like your liner put into them or something like that. That's really nice. I do like on the coat, on the top where it buttons up, you can actually, there's a little hook that you can actually pull the little hook up out of the way, so if you don't want to button that, you don't have to, and you don't have it flopping around in the wind like, let's say, a Olympia jacket like my wife has, where she always complains about that flap just beating the crap out of her when she's riding. Other than that, these zip right into Olympia pants, so that's cool. If you got Olympia pants, good deal. Like I said, nice, good, high quality coat. I would definitely recommend it. Even at the full price, $350, I would definitely recommend it. So, the pants. I would review the pants, but here's the problem. They're Olympia Air Glides, and the problem is Olympia has gone out of business. So, I could sit here and review them all day, but in the end, it's going to be short and sweet because I don't even know if you could probably get them anymore. I mean, I will say this, if you find a pair for sale, I would grab them up because they are great pants, and you know, the air moves pretty good through them. They're a nice lightweight mesh. You got the knee pads in them, and you got you got a little bit of padding for your hip bones as well. The biggest thing I like about them is the fact that you can wear that liner inside or outside. So for the most part, I'll wear that liner on the outside because then I'll just, when it's cold, wear it on the outside. Once it warms up, I'll pop it off. It works great. And I would say once we get the time of year when it gets colder again, they're not really they're really a 2-season pant, not really a 3-season. But if you buy a good pair of, like, you know, Under Armour tights, or get some like polypro pants or something like that, some kind of insulated underwear under them, I think these pants and throw that liner on the outside, I would be willing to say that your legs would be pretty good down into the 30s, I would guess, pretty easily, because that one layer does a really good job of blocking things. It does a really good job of blocking rain too, so that's nice. But like I said, they're great. But like I said, if you can find them, great, soak them up. But either way, I would highly recommend wearing some kind of riding pant. They're nice to have. You got that little extra added protection, which is better. And let's face it, you got a little bit more than jeans to help you out. Plus, you got some padding in there. The other thing about riding pants that I really like is, and this, especially with your overpants, if you do it right, let's say you're going on a long trip where you're riding all day. Well, if you wear a pair of like athletic shorts under, a pair of lightweight shorts, and maybe got some pockets where you can carry like your wallet and stuff in, you know, that would be good. Because what's nice about that is, let's say you get somewhere you want to walk, it's pretty easy to make these things walkable. You just pop the pants off, take off your riding boots, throw on your walking shoes or whatever you're going to wear, and there you go, you're walking around. When I went my little vacation in August, on those days it was really hot, man, it was really nice to get right to camp right away, and I could pop them right off and take the riding boots off and get the socks off and put my sandals on, and hell, I was ready for chilling in the camp. It worked great. So I would definitely recommend a pair of riding pants. And get some overpants, something you can take on and off if you have to. Although for the most part you can do that now. Also, for the most part, they got full zip sides on them, so that's really nice to take them on and off. And it's nice if you need, like, a few minutes worth of air conditioning, and you don't want to take the pants off. Well, guess what? Just open up the zippers on those, and there you go. You got some airflow. It's great. So anyway, there's my review on those 3 products. Just to recap, HJC helmet, great value for the money. The Rev-It jacket, good, awesome coat. I would say just a good, awesome coat, minimal complaints. The Olympia pants, awesome. And you should wear freaking riding pants when you're riding, because it just makes life a little easier. Anyways, that's all I got for that. Once again, I'm Richard Lewis, also known as Clutch, from the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. Wishing you and everyone you know well. Hopefully you're enjoying these last few days of the good riding days, especially us in the northern part of the country in Canada. Hopefully you're enjoying these nice days while they last. And yeah, other than that, keep the rubber side down and enjoy the ride, and we'll see you later.